Okay, guys, we are going to work on example 3, identifying independent variables. Remember, the independent variable x can be any value in a domain, and the dependent variable y depends on the value of the x's, or the independent variables. So here's our function, y equals negative 3x plus 12. It says this represents the amount y in fluid ounces of juice remaining in a bottle after you take x gulps. A, identify the independent variables. Well, independent are our x's. So let's look in our story. It'll tell us. It says juice remaining in a bottle after you take x gulps. So we're going to say x is, or independent variable is number of gulps. Oops. There we go. Dependent variable says it represents the amount y in fluid ounces of juice remaining. So let's say ounces of juice for our dependent variable. That's identifying what they mean. So you just need to look in your story and find it. B says the domain is 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. What is the range? Remember, domain is our x values. So I'm going to go ahead and make myself a table. Of my x and y values, my inputs and my outputs, my independent and dependent variables. So it gives us our domain. Remember, domain is our inputs. So we're going to put 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it gives us our domain. Now we need to figure out our range or our outputs. And the way we do that is we put our inputs into our function. So I'm going to write this out like negative 3 plus 12. I'm going to do that 5 times. Okay. So I'm going to change my color here. Remember, my inputs go where x is. So I'm going to put them here. 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we just need to do our math. 0 plus 12 is 12. Negative 3 times 1 is negative 3 plus 12. Negative 3 times 2 plus 12, so that's negative 6 plus 12. Negative 3 times 3 plus 12 is negative 9 plus 12. And negative 4 plus 12 is negative 12 plus 12, which is 0. So I just got my outputs, my dependent variables, also known as my range. So I'm going to put them in my table so this table can look pretty. This is how you show your work. All right. So what is the range? Now we need to list the range just as the domain was listed. So you might want to say range, my phone is ringing, is 12, 9, 6, 3, 0. So that's the range of your function. And that's it for now.